The video game industry has never been more innovative or exciting, but with so many great games coming out, it's inevitable that some games will just slip through the cracks. Here's a look at some incredible games no one bought. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Hardly anyone bought Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines when it came out over a decade ago. Vampires weren't yet sparkly, and the kind of vampires Bloodlines dealt with were no longer that popular. But those that did buy the game are not only still playing it, but creating their own new content for it. That's the kind of passion this hybrid RPG inspires in its fans with its immersive story of a vampire who must negotiate a world of undead clans competing for supremacy. It remains a great treat for retro gamers, but be careful. Even now, the hotel level is scary enough to cause nightmares, so play at your own risk. Panzer Dragoon Saga. After two traditional rail shooters, the Panzer Dragoon franchise took an unexpected detour into the realm of Final Fantasy-style RPGs with this classic 1998 release. Panzer Dragoon Saga has been acclaimed as one of the greatest RPGs of all time. So why didn't anyone buy it? Well, it had the misfortune of being released for the Sega Saturn in 1998, the same year the platform was discontinued in North America. Talk about bad timing. Psi-Ops, the Mindgate conspiracy. In this one-and-done adventure from 2004 for the Xbox and PS2, players assume control of an amnesiac with psychic powers and a nefarious paramilitary group on his tail. It may not sound particularly innovative now, but that's because dozens of games have since copied its mind-bending telekinetic gameplay. Sadly, fans of the game never got a sequel, and likely never will, as the studio behind Psi-Ops closed in 2010. Deadly Premonition. Lots of games get mixed reviews, but Deadly Premonition actually earned a Guinness World Record for being the most critically polarizing survival horror game. Taking many cues from Twin Peaks and Japanese horror, Deadly Premonition is a must-play title for fans of B-movies and anyone wanting a bizarre left-field experience. You have to buy gas for your car, without coffee you'll get sleepy. On top of this, the graphics aren't even great for 2010, and the combat system is terrible. In other words, it's not for everyone. But if you don't hate it, chances are you're gonna love it. With Deadly Premonition, there's really no middle ground. Viking Battle for Asgard. There's something to be said for a game of mindless destruction spent mowing down enemies like weeds. Sure, it might not break new ground, but if you want to break some skulls instead, this is your game. Lost in the shuffle among more hyped and more innovative titles, Viking Battle for Asgard just does one simple thing, but it does it very, very well indeed. The Saboteur. The final game from developer Pandemic Studios, The Saboteur is an open-world game set during World War II. Sort of like Grand Theft Auto in German-occupied France. With noir-inspired graphics and an unusual story-based style that sees you inspiring rebellion against the Nazi overlords, The Saboteur feels about as far from cookie-cutter World War II shooters as possible. And that's a good thing. Vanquish. Run and gun, duck and cover, punch giants in the face. It's not just the mantra of this fast-paced third-person shooter, it's also a motto for life. Vanquish doesn't necessarily do anything new, but it does everything well, with the controls and graphics all top-notch for a last-generation actioner. Fans at the time thought it looked too derivative of games like Bayonetta, but sometimes fun trumps innovation. This is one of those times. Brutal Legend. Designer Tim Schafer previously brought gamers idiosyncratic titles like Psychonauts and Grim Fandango, and this is no exception. A rock and roll love letter featuring the likes of Ozzy Osbourne and Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead among its voice cast. Brutal Legend finds your roadie player character and their party roaming across a heavy metal hellscape, securing territory through real-time combat and strategy. The game, while a poor seller, was praised for its wit and charm. Check it out, and rock on, bro! Singularity. Singularity is a first-person shooter with a heady time manipulation mechanic that allows you to travel forward and backwards through time, affecting gunplay and the convoluted plot. Accused of being a BioShock knockoff when it was released, this entertaining romp is still worth a run through for some memorable moments and nightmarish monsters. And if you can find some friends to join you for multiplayer, even better. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.